So I recently brought out a single for the musical duo I'm in, Sean Finley with Adam Smith. Um, we hadn't had a single original song written for this duo. I'm singer-songwriter Sean Finley. Adam Smith is the fiddle player. So we needed a song with a fiddle in it. And I actually used to play, well, I still kind of play fiddle, but I used to play fiddle a lot more. So I was thinking, I was actively trying to write a song with a fiddle in it. Didn't really have much inspiration to start off with. I just thought, I'll just pick up the guitar, see what I can do. Picked up the guitar and immediately started thinking of, right, it's got a fiddle in it, so what if I make it about playing the fiddle, the song, You know the way that Devil Went Down to Georgia, is about playing the fiddle. That kind of meta way you're referencing the fiddle in a song. Well, I decided to do that. And the first thing I came up with, I ended up just going for 3 chords because I'm lazy. And I just picked up the guitar, started doing 3 chords. And it kind of started sounding a bit 50s, purely because I'm a bit of a rocky kind of songwriter. And it was just 3 chords, and all 50 songs are like 3 chords. So, and I just started going into bars and takes out his fiddle, and everyone crowds around. Blah blah blah, whatever it is. They can't get enough of that old country fiddle. Kind of like about a fiddle player who goes into bars, and everyone starts crowding around, and I just wrote it and I thought, they can't get enough of that old country fiddle. I mean, it's cheesy, yeah, but I just thought there wasn't enough about it. I thought, nah, scrap that. So I kept on working on it. I went back and I tried to make the notes a little bit more interesting. Rather than have one note, I was going, so changing the note a bit. And then I got the song, it must have been Fiddle John. And when I wrote that, I started laughing. I was like, ha ha ha, it must have been Fiddle John. And then I got the idea of a character in the 50s. You know how Johnny Be Good is about a guy with a guitar? Well, I thought this is going to be a 50s song about a guy with a fiddle. So the character Fiddle John, a bit like the way in cities you get like town characters. Oh, there goes Harmonica Jim or something, So Fiddle John was the idea. And I like the idea of him in like Jailhouse Rock, it's talking about, it's building up a story. One through a party in the jailhouse, blah blah blah, whatever. This song builds up a story. It's like trying to get to sleep in the middle of the night. There's a funny noise coming from an animal outside. I can't tell if it's a cat or is it a dog. I'm looking outside to see the house lights turning on. Everybody's waking up and it's nearly early dawn. What's that howling? It sounds like Fiddle John. He goes, play the Fiddle John. And in that bit, I was thinking, we'll have the fiddle jump in there, And I want it to sound like a guy who's like half drunk in a landing. So I got my fiddle out and did the original demo. I played the fiddle on the original demo, and I just went dee 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 dee. So I kind of did this combination of trying to play a fiddle which sounded like someone was drunk, but also choosing the kind of notes which the fiddle player Adam often goes for, so it'd be suited to his style. And once I did the demo, I put like a backbeat on it, got it a bit more rocky. I was like, this is pretty good actually. When I first wrote it, I was like, yeah. But like once I did the demo, I was like, this is good.
Carried out again, was playing all night, and his name was Fiddle John. He goes, Fiddle John.
I took it to the fiddle player, and Adam did a cleaned up version on the fiddle. It turned out the notes I'd chosen for the fiddle part, which I knew they would be, were right up Adam's street. And when he started playing it, he could it really wailed, you know, it was really coming across, and it sounded cracking, sounded great. And he made it his own as well, of course. And yeah, it was we got a cleaned up version sitting in my kitchen, just playing it, me singing it and him playing it on fiddle. And I thought, do you know what, there's actually something about this, let's record it. And then we went into the studio and I laid down a guide with the voice and the acoustic guitar, and then I laid down the drums straight after, actually. And then I think I did the bass and then the electric guitar and then the acoustic guitar. And then we got the fiddle on, and it just sounded cracking. Because we got the fiddle turned up and we got the guitars really distorted, and it just sounded like proper, like country, like a country rock 50s rock fusion, you know, sounded cool. And yeah, I just made sure I belted the vocals as well, because I wanted it to be rocky, you know. And yeah, I was really happy with the result. We managed to get it done in under 3 hours, because I made sure I knew every part to a T, and every verse, what I was doing for everything. And yeah, I was like, made sure we knew when the fiddle was coming in and when the fiddle was going out and stuff. Because in the verses, the fiddle was just doing wee jabs, because it goes with the story. That in the fiddle comes in properly in the chorus, because you go, it must have been Fiddle John, he goes, and then you introduce the character, kind of. So like there was a wee arrangement things I used, and it's turned out to be a really catchy song. So yeah, really happy with it. Fiddle John on Spotify and what have you. Go check it out. Sean Finley with Adam Smith. Cheers.
Everybody's waking up and it's nearly early dawn. What's that?